Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today I'm going to be doing a editor's editing pack. So basically it's just going to be like a kind, not really a giveaway, but like a video of tutorials on things I use for editing and a few things people ask me. So I'm not really like one of those like transition editors. It's like I post simple edits like this. Yeah, so here are some things I'm going to be showing you guys a tutorial on. So it's my coloring, my vsmb settings, TV screen lines, I don't know how to explain it, the flicker outline text tutorial, quality, and oh, one more thing, ghost person thing. So I don't know the technical names for these, so this is what I'm going to call them. So first we're going to start with the coloring. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clip. Sorry, there's a lawnmower outside. So I'm going to quickly go ahead and get a clip and I'll show you guys how that's going to work. Okay, so I quickly made presets for all three colorings I will show you guys. So I'm going to start with the first one, and which is Golden Fairy. So here's how it looks. I'll put the QR code on the screen in a bit. But here's this one. So here's it, like, let me get a good like scene, I guess. Okay, here's like without, here's with. So you can see the little difference. And this is my favorite coloring. It's kind of like my go-to. So now for the second one, it's called Blooming Flower. Here's how it looks. So here it is, like without and with. It's similar to the last one, but it's a little more like, it has more streaks in it. And it's a little more like silver gray, which I love silver gray colorings. And now for the last one, which I like a lot as well. It's not as gray or silver, but it's like, it's good, you know? So it's called Retro 101. So here it is. Here's it without and with. So now I'm going to move on to the second tutorial, which is the little TV screen lines. So for that, you're going to go on to New, Re-Effect, and you're going to click the plus button and go onto this shopping bag thing. Scroll down and it's called TV screen. And then you can adjust if you want how like opaque you want the TV screens to be. I usually do it up to here. Like, I don't know what you would call this, like 1/4 of the way. Like approximately 1/4 of the way. So here's how it's gonna look if you add it to edits. You can obviously make it lighter because I feel like this is too prominent. But yeah, this is what I usually do for my edits, and a lot of people ask me what I do for the TV screen lines. This is literally what I do. Yes, so that's what I do. Now for the flicker, you just go on to Re-Effect, and the flicker is very, very easy. You just click onto this running man thing and it says flicker. And I usually do it up to like, again, 1/6 of the way. If it's for like an intro, you can obviously go like much more intense. But so yeah, here's how it looks. You can barely notice it, but that's what I like because I don't want it to be like very flickery. Yeah, you get what I mean, right? And now it's time for the motion blur. So for that, you go on to Transform, Motion Blur. Settings for this, again, I'm just going to give you guys the QR code. So it's going to be up on the screen. You can go ahead and use it. And this is paid. So I'm very, very sorry for those who wanted to use it but can't because it is paid. So I added motion blur 2 times, and here is how it looks. And I really like the effect of motion blur because it's like kind of smooth. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like it. But yeah, that is how motion blur looks. And yeah, as I said, it is paid. I'm pretty sure it's like $2 or something. So it's not like that expensive, I guess. I don't know. But if you really think you want to use it, then I suggest you should buy it. But because like I don't know a free version. So yeah. But that is it for like the coloring and the effect part. Now we're going to move on to the next thing, which is outline. So for the outline, I don't know how to explain, but basically it's just like a outline around the video, like a with like a white outline almost. I don't know how to explain. I'm sorry, my words are not very good. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into multi-layer, search up brightness, and put brightness at its highest. And I usually do this like 5 times or so, depending on the lighting of the video. Like if the video is already dark, then I just do it like twice. But for this, yeah, for this one, I'm going to do it only twice. Actually, I'll do it 3 times because why not? And again, for this, if you want to do it on VideoStar, you need multi-layer, but you can also like save this as 2 different clips and do it on another app. You put the video with brightness as the first layer, and then on the second layer you put the video with less brightness and change the size to 97, or actually I'll do 98, it looks better. And then it looks like this, so you can see that little like bright outline, and I really like the way it looks. I don't know, it just looks really neat. And that is also something I want to do for more of my edits. So yeah, that's how that looks. And now we are going to move on to the next thing, which I forgot what it was, so I'm gonna have to search it up. Okay, it was the text tutorial. So for the text, what you're gonna do is, I'll do it on this clip. So for the text, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the watermark. So for watermark, the font I usually use is, and I just add a shadow, and then I click onto color, blend BG, and use this first one on the 3rd row. You can also use like the other ones, but I usually use the first one. Sorry, the first one. And you can go ahead and put this watermark wherever you'd like. I usually put it on the bottom. And I really like the way the font looks because it's not really like very clear to see your username, because sometimes I feel like if there's just like a username in the middle of the edit, it kind of like distracts you from the actual edit. But as for the text, the font I usually use is Akira Expanded. I use Akira Expanded, and for the color, I usually don't add a outline or anything, but if it's like a baddie edit, I don't really know, I use the red. And I don't use like the bright red, I usually tone it down a bit, because I don't really like the bright red. No, it's too bright. Almost like a maroon. And I don't add a outline. And now you can do whatever you want with this. I don't know what you want to do with it. And I like to add opacity. So, the fade in. So I put the opacity to 0, then skip like 5 beats and put it to 100 so it looks like this. And if the edit is longer, then you can also do 10 beats and it's gonna look like this. That is that for the text tutorial. You can also instead of this, you can also use animated text, which is basically kind of the same thing as the normal text, but instead you can add like different effects. You just can't change the color, which is something I don't like. For example, you can do like this flicker thing, you can do wave wiggle thing. I'll put it here so you can see it better. But that is what I usually do for my text. I don't like to add a outline. So yeah, that's that for the text effect. Now for the quality. So for the quality of a video, I usually go onto this app. Right there, it's on the screen. And I click on video editing, choose the video I want. And then I click on the video and scroll down on image quality repair. So I'll show you guys the before. So here was the before and here's the after. I'll put them up side by side so you can tell the difference, and I think it does wonders. So yeah. Now the last thing is the ghost tutorial. So for that, I don't know how to explain. I'm just gonna get started. So I'll put the QR code up on the screen. And basically, after you import the QR code, it's going to tell you to add another layer. And it's like this, like ghost effect. And for this, it's also paid because there's like motion blur and multi-layers. So I'm very sorry, but here's how it looks. I usually put this on when the beat drops, so it's like the beat drops and there's like this thing, you know? And you can also add hue shift. So you add hue shift and it changes the colors from like this. I think it looks really cool with velocity and all. So yeah, those were all of that was like my little editing pack for new editors that don't really do like the transition type of edits. And this is like one big clip, so I'll show you guys how it looks. It's not really that big of an edit, you know, it's just a bunch of like things. Oh, I really like that ghost thing. You see, it's like when the beat drops, it just, you know, ghosty comes out. Whoa. I feel like it's very awkward without the music, so I am saying things. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, so these are like my favorite types of edits. I can do a part 2 with like velocity and everything if you guys like, because this was so much fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!